Welcome to the most highly anticipated event of the season as we bring together the unforgettable cast of Season 2 of The Social House, the show that left you wanting more. They laughed, they cried, they even had a few arguments here and there, but this is the ultimate reality check. Have fences been mended? Are they still beefing? Are people new friends? You don't want to miss this reunion special, so sit back, relax and enjoy the show with a little Sorryland cake. I'm your host Rushcam and the fun starts now. This reunion special is sponsored by our friends at the Rock Hotel. Thanks so much for having us, Rock Hotel. Manala, love up here. It's full of vibes, excitement, plush, extravagant, nice. Obviously, I can't be doing a Social House reunion without the cast of the Social House. So let's invite them in, starting with the winner of Season 2, Ton Travels, or should I say Ton Trips? All right, let's just, Tanya.
Put it on, girl, let me see it. 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 Put it on.
Hey, what's up?
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Okay. Up next, we have Quite Berry. All white. I need to talk to everybody about the memo about the colors, but we're gonna just a second. Lena Nice. We have a bone to pick, but we'll pick the bone. You're late. Chad Lucci. Lucci gang. And then last but not least, dressed to the nines, Yadman Ethan. I feel like I'm supposed to do this. Everybody looks great.
Thank you.
So the question is, I really need to just find out, where's Rebel?
Lead, I want to call her for your phone.
Because there's a gap right there. I suppose she's supposed to be sitting there.
Remember what, my girl? Long time I didn't see you, auntie.
Nobody?
You're Papa Pillar. Run behavior.
Anybody? And that's number one. Number two is Lee. If I have to wait on you one more time.
See, Christmas not come out there. You can't actually look here. No number.
Why are you?
No number not depend on the watch. That's why she can't read it.
Why are you late?
No number not depend on the watch. That's why she can't read it.
What happened? Tell us. What happened?
No, not the truth.
No, actually,
The
yes.
full truth.
Yeah.
The full truth.
So, had an event on Friday.
Yeah.
And I've
Friday.
been sleeping
Since Friday?
Yeah. Oh.
I'm just wake up
Since Friday.
What day is today?
Monday.
Monday.
Yes, it is Monday.
Oh, you hibernate.
Yeah.
But some
Okay.
Charge.
Nice to know. Nice to know. Well, I mean, we'll get into more conversations later.
Yeah.
But I feel like we all enjoyed season 2 and what it was, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna just look at a highlight reel
God.
of the season. Let's see if we enjoy it. Take a look. Hey roomies, did you miss us?
Why you know what abandoned warehouse? Ferry! But you can't trip me.
You have 30 minutes to make it to your first challenge.
You're not focused.
Oh, you have to be nah.
Warm the tank. Look there now. Look there now.
Why do I move when I'm trying to see a steel come with a freeze challenge?
Time is good.
We're doing this for the millions, you know. Come through.
What?
Ready?
Whoa. Whoa.
Ton.
Let's go.
Food group.
Alright.
What an aisle. But do you know what aisle?
Lee, I need something from you. Go. Where's she gone?
I'm right here.
It's on the egg man, some black pepper man.
Nobody back said they never know this.
I still don't remember it, you know.
Flary.
Halfway tree.
Oh my God. I love this. Yeah.
I'll do it.
No. Just come for the bumper walk. Just show me. Just, yeah. Weird.
Today's challenge is the bigger music challenge.
1, 2, yeah.
I'm begging to apply, please. I'm not an artist. I just begging it out. Don't judge me too hard.
Gaba bigger, yeah, me love bigger a lot. So I call up town and I fly over. In my social house shirt, I'm a fall around. When I get to mill, man, I got talk a lot.
Gabaminga, take a break. This ass is an earthquake.
Brother, catch it alive.
I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart.
Oh wait, I wasn't recording.
No flag.
You know, quiet Perry face and rebel. Hold them up. We're gone.
Four.
A wild rebel. And she's 6.
Food.
We got a little ocean.
Are you ready for the Squid Game? No, Papa.
Why?
What is mama in there?
Even I go work with them though. Sure.
You don't know.
Second place with 25 is Ethan.
Emotional damage. Still hurt over that.
Murder, remember when you do that, girl?
Which singing competition did Tessa and Chin win?
Right, sister?
Balls. Oh, you got balls.
So the back girl. Why?
The winner of the Social House season 2 is Tons Travel.
Genuinely shocked.
You have no idea, I was up there cussing. I'm like, he's gonna win. Screw this show. You have no idea.
So we're going to start with some easy, simple, fun questions. I'm going to start with you, Tan. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you purchased with $1 million First thing.
Damn.
I would remember.
I really don't.
The money over.
I think I just went. Let me tell you, I broke it down. So I gave myself a certain amount to spend just on spending. So I went shopping. Like I bought some clothes. I bought.
I saw
I did a
the
little
shoes
bit
you
of
bought
shopping.
online.
Yeah, I did. I did a little bit of
shoes.
shopping. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Easy question again. What's your life been like since winning? Like, have you noticed a change? Is it really all that they say it is? Is Social House really life changing? Like, what's the tea?
Oh, it absolutely is 100,000%. Like the trajectory of my career since winning that has been nonstop. Like I've been working nonstop since May. Different projects, brands that never used to look at me before. Yeah, no, as in it's definitely I think giving me a push in the right direction, and I get recognized everywhere, like internationally now. I'm in Panama, somebody recognized me. I'm in Maryland, people are recognizing me. So it's cool. It's definitely it's a lot to get used to, but I wouldn't change it. Like if I could reapply for next year, I would. I loved it. Like it was awesome.
But you want
double up.
You want double up?
But you want though.
Yeah, if I didn't win, I was saying the other day, I was like, I wish I didn't win so I could apply again. So I could be like the Perry of next season.
Okay.
Yo, that sound like we have a...
Let's put a pin in that. No man, let's put a pin in that. The battle scars. I see you come now about your workout with Patrice and reality. Your scars healed from the time you dropped?
It's still there. You can actually still see it. It's
On
still
trips.
there.
Anybody deserve the meal after
Can
that
I
drop
tell you,
and
after that
sitting down?
episode, I actually stopped watching because I was like, I can't handle it anymore. I was like, what else is gonna happen? No, I really couldn't. I have not watched the whole season.
And how is the working out?
Oh my gosh, I'm in pain. I tried to yawn yesterday in church and my arm literally hurt. Like I tried to
You know what
yawn.
I like? You know what was my takeaway? Church. Nice.
Yeah. I'm definitely. I feel like I have so much to be grateful for. So I have to say thank you.
Amen. Can I say amen, people?
Amen.
Your next Chad, speaking of. I have to big it up because everybody said Chad is Mr. Congenial. Do you think you should have won an award for that?
100%, but when you're the nice guy, you're not looking for an award to be nice. You're nice just because you're nice, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
Okay.
Sorry.
And what was the feedback on that niceness? The girls like it? Or the go?
Yeah, the girls love it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Chad is so sweet.
No, literally every single show.
He's so sweet. He's such a sweetheart. Oh my God, Chinese.
And then there was a lot of people who didn't understand how the points went down.
Yeah,
so probably for the first month after the show, I would see people and they would be very happy to see me, and then their happiness would turn into rage because they didn't understand how the points came down. And I was like, I have to spend the next 5 minutes explaining to them, so by the time we're walking away from each other, they're like, oh, all right.
But they're still like, Chad is just so nice.
So sweet.
Chad is sweet. You got your big 50K subscribers while we're filming.
Yes.
How is that going? How is YouTube? I actually noticed that you have like a series now. Is Duro?
Yes, it's called Duro.
I like that. How is it going?
So it's going so far so good. I haven't been uploading as much as I was during the show. I plan to start back in January, getting the full swing of things, because I've been working on a series called Do Road. It's where we go out with Do Road. We're gonna ask the people them some questions and have a good time with engaging with the public.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, you guys should check it out. Yeah, it's have a buzz. Up next, Rohan.
Right.
Happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Rebel, you would have gotten your happy belated birthday as well, but you're not here.
I'm not getting no present.
Sit up there. When you're done though.
Chad has a surprise.
For me? Aw, you guys should have.
We didn't. Yo, this awkward. Everybody's like, what was it like second time on Social House? Some people are like, again. Some people are like, again. What was it like for you?
To be honest, it was a good experience. I'm not gonna lie. And I guess just the virality of everything. It's like I cannot not do anything and not go viral. So I appreciate that aspect. Triangle dance. triangle dance.
He said in short, in longer words, I am a star.
Yeah, literally. That's what I heard. I was like,
I can't
I'm
help
a star.
that
I'm just this
a
entertaining.
star.
Yeah, man, not a falling star or a shooting star. I'm the star.
The star.
Yeah.
Season 1 versus season 2.
Answer correctly. Answer correctly. Don't let this
You
turn
don't even know
don't
what
don't let this turn into a Real Housewife type
No, but
episode.
I'm about to ask.
What?
Answer correctly.
I wanna gonna jump me.
Yeah.
Take time and think about it.
It's my opinion. Season 1 versus season 2.
I think both
The
seasons.
question no ask.
Oh, okay.
Take your time and
Season
think.
1 versus season 2. Do you have any regrets in how you handled season 1? And is there anything you would do differently in season 2?
Not necessarily. I think everything happened how it was supposed to happen. You know, even I believe the connections with people. You know, I don't think I would be much of an advocate for Tanya right now if we didn't have our little, you know, I think I would have probably been stuck in my own opinion of her, but you know, seeing the growth and everything, I'm just like, yeah, go Tanya.
Yeah, he like defends me and stuff. It's so it's like people say something and she's like, she's not like that anymore. And I'm like,
but I think each season had their own, you know, turning points, growing moments, fun times. You know, each season had their own individual core memories. So each season played a role, you know.
So now I'm going to ask a question Chad wants me to ask. Season 1 or season 2?
And answer correctly.
Cast.
We will jump you and pause the camera.
there's no.
If you could only choose one
cast
set to go
or
on a
just
trip with.
Cast.
Or one trip to go on, or
Cast.
season 2.
Okay.
Right. To go on a trip.
Good answer.
I'm going to tell you, you might miss the flight.
But
Take a she.
But season 1, because You Cannot Trick Me has grown legs.
You cannot trick me. You cannot trick me.
Even in international Twitter, like it's just been a thing. So season 1 for just that
The
one
meme
name,
and season 2 for the cast.
and season 2 for the cast. I will go on a trip with y'all. Y'all fair, y'all cool.
We can respect that.
Well, alright.
I feel like they could
Well,
have
they
given
can't
us all our
far
road
away.
trip.
Lee Not Nice, your time for the chill.
Okay.
Chill, guys, chill. You're not from Jamaica.
No.
You're from Cayman. What's it like being on a Jamaican show in Jamaica? The people from Cayman talking? Or you go? Like your mother call you and said, hey, you know, all of us watching the show, it's nice, it's full of vibes, whatever.
The whole of Cayman support me. So I am probably the only person from Cayman that's doing something abnormal. So Cayman is a country where them kind of based on just doctor, lawyer, corporate vibes, nurse, bank teller, whatever. And I think a lot of people there, they're creative, but them just afraid for step out of them box and try something. And I'm very expressive. So, I'm gonna take up myself and, I'm gonna make a little video. I'm gonna reach for the social hours and them take me a star. So, I feel very proud to represent my country. I think few people, them start the TikTok now, them start make them little video. The artists them up there, I try them thing and, I feel proud to allow them to feel comfortable for do them on a thing.
That's a Miss Universe answer.
That was a Miss Universe answer.
I really hope they have soft music playing in the background.
Thank you for that question. I really appreciate that question.
What was your favorite moment on the show?
Alright, my favorite moment. I think long and hard about this. Alright, so when we're all at the pool at Lashings. And we're all holding a vibe, we are drinking, we are eating.
We were running up Social House bill.
Oh no, we really were. We really were because they left us another ones. I remember.
When I got time to spend, individual time with everybody, and we sort of have fun and all our vibes. I think, we really connected there after all of this.
I watched a YouTube video.
No,
I literally, because I didn't know so much about you, like your past and all of those things, and I saw that you got a new apartment coming from, guys, watch the video, but basically, boardhouse in a Ochi.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? What's the new experience like?
The reason why I'm doing the whole content creation, public figure thing is because I'm very passionate about it. And you know, once you're passionate about something, you continue, you go push harder for the something that you're passionate about. I basically took that path because of my past, basically. I saw where I could make money, I can be successful out of, you know, the whole content creation thing. And I basically just want a better life for like my people, my family and stuff. And if you watch the video, you understand. So like, long story short, when I was in Ochi, I grew up in like a board house and stuff, and it was just a very poor living situation. And it switched from that to like this. And this is nothing compared to what I want to, where I want to be, but you know, I'm still grateful.
How's the fridge?
Huh?
How is it? Is it nice?
Yeah, nice,
Okay,
decent,
great.
you know.
I'm trying to.
Yeah,
I'm
I like nice to
I'm
go.
gonna think something wrong with your fridge.
Me too.
Oh, me too.
No, because she was so excited when she. Am I the only person who watch your content? You were so excited when you got your fridge and your stuff.
Oh yeah, so you
Oh
know,
my God.
I was able to even like
Am I
purchase
pulling
certain
up
things.
straws here?
Thank you for watching my video. You
Thank you.
know?
I watched the content. The rest of you are looking
Who watch it too?
Ethan. You assume the chef role. Are you still cooking?
Yeah, of course. So this past few weeks ago, actually, I had a Friendsgiving. So, you know, the weekend before Thanksgiving, I had some friends over because everybody wants to spend Thanksgiving at them people them yard.
Yeah.
Right, so I decided to, you know, I have some friend from Georgia coming in.
What
I
was
live
on
in
the
Florida.
menu?
Whole heap of jerk chicken. We jerk, must say 30 pounds of jerk chicken.
But do you have the pimento wood at home? Because that's the only way it's jerk.
No, say a word about that, man. Don't worry about that.
You did oven
There's no
jerk
worry
chicken?
No, that depend on grill, brother.
Oh, okay.
I've got 30 pounds of chicken.
Grill.
How much people?
Like 10 of us.
It's a 9
My father. Is it?
a 9-9.
No, hold on.
Child, don't kill
11 pound of goat. So yes, it was a 9-9. Is it?
See, you know, the potluck and those things, people can't just bring stuff.
No, man, people they bring things, but me don't want to spoil them. Me don't want, because not all of us were Jamaican, you know. Is it me? So me don't want to give them like a proper kind of experience. So rice and peas, is it me? So me get tired at a certain point, so I tell one of my brethren them go steam the veg, because I can't bother this right now. You go fry the plantain. You bring the rum.
How much did they rate the food? Because
it's because my friend them no bad mind. Is it me I say, so like, you know, I get proper ratings out there. Is it me I say?
He's being quite petty right now.
he's being quite petty. Yeah.
Bad mind of a black pepper and salt.
Is it me? Me just a say.
What have you been up to since the social house wrapped? Because I don't see you back in Jamaica. You run Ghana and you say I'm not coming back.
Boy, I may tell you the
What
God truth, you know. Which camera for looking down here? Alright, mad. It's been busy since the end of the social house. Perry and I, we were in Cuba and Dominican Republic.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, that was a trip.
Wait, you guys went together?
Eh?
I
didn't even know that Perry was on the trip until I was already in
Oh,
Cuba.
Yeah.
You went on a trip and
he was
there.
He was there.
Right.
So basically,
It's like me and
Chad
Perry.
on the same page.
It's like me and Perry.
Right.
We went on a
Cuba real
trip.
quick.
But we were with the same people.
We were the
so-
same people.
okay.
Yes, right. But it was a thing where like I never knew the people who were going to be there fully until I was already in Cuba.
Dom rep or Cuba?
Cuba. So
No,
Cuba was the
Cuba
first.
and Dom
both.
rep.
And Dom rep, but I'm
Both.
saying which one you prefer?
Dom Reb.
I have learned lessons from Cuba.
Ethan,
Right?
which
Hold
one
on,
you
man.
prefer?
Hold on, man. It's not a matter about preferring.
Preference.
Because you have to appreciate what you get from every country where you travel to. Yes, like you travel to different places and you learn different kind of lessons and them kind of thing there. You understand me? I say, so like, you know, it's not necessarily about the glitz and the glamour. Sometimes you have to learn how to humble yourself certain way. You get me? I
So
say.
which one do you prefer?
Big up Dom Rep every time. You know.
Okay,
Is it?
thank you. Like, you carry away all the way.
Is it?
Dom
I mean,
rep.
just as I said, but like, I
Okay.
mean, Cuba has taught me lifelong lessons moving forward.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Not everything that teach you lessons is your favorite. Well, that's it for the chill questions. It's time for us to kind of turn it up a bit. We're gonna just get a little more
What do you mean?
intentional about our questions and our answers. But we're gonna go to a quick commercial break.
Ready, set, go. Come to The Rock. We'll thrill you the most. Visit downtown Kingston and the sites that are close. To find a new rhythm and set the right tone. For a journey with friends or some chill time alone. Discover our dining, truly the best. Authentic, creative, more than you expect. Here you'll find a place you can stay, where your business or pleasure, work or play. For travel is one thread in life's great tapestry that's made up of all the wonders you'll see. So weave your own story. Take time to explore till all you encounter and all that's in store leaves your heart wanting for just one thing. More. Rock Hotel Kingston, Tapestry Collection by Hilton. Come for the vibe, stay for the experience.
Welcome back to the Social House. We're here with the influencers. We're here at the reunion special holiday extravaganza. And we promised that we would turn up the heat on the questions. I think we should start with the winner of the show. I agree. I think so. Those who say winner say winner?
Winner.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So it's not that serious. So for a short while, during the music challenge, you isolated yourself from everybody else. You never in a no long talking with everybody. Why? Also, follow up to that, do you think that like all of that isolation and us against them was in your head versus being reality?
When did I isolate myself?
During the music challenge.
Prior to the fight or after the fight?
Both.
From my perspective, it was not us versus them. It was I was anxious, and when I'm anxious, it's better I'm not around people. So I was staying to myself because I was anxious, and I expressed that I was anxious. And then after, obviously, there was a fight, so I left. So I separated myself. But it was never a perspective of us versus them. It was more, I didn't feel like the way that situation was handled needed to be handled that way, considering the information. By literally everybody, honestly. I just don't think anybody had enough of the information, and so everybody was kind of going off based on what they knew and what they understood. And then after we all came together and kind of spoke about what happened, and I think even after watching the episode, there are parts that like Perry didn't know that I had started crying or that I could hear them outside. The whole reason I went outside is because I could hear them, so he didn't know that we could hear that was happening, or that, you know, there was just a lot going on in a very short space of time, and I feel like we're all hotheads and it would have happened in any situation, honestly. But I'm glad it happened, and I think after that, what Lee said actually, the moment where I think we all kind of became a family or became close was at Lashings after the fight, when me and Rebel and Perry spoke about why they were feeling a certain way and why I was feeling a certain way, and all of the information that was missing from the interpretations. I really think it's just communication and editing.
I agree with her. I feel like we all got close at Lashings, but I don't know if it was exactly in the pool I felt like we all got close. I feel like it was, you see, that morning when we woke up and we found out that we were going to not only be driving all the way over there, but making multiple stops that we didn't know where those stops were. You see, when everybody reached back tired, like, and the Lashing people them had food ready and drinks ready, and everybody sat down and the miserableness just came together, and that misery had one bag of company. Everybody was just miserable together. And it just shot.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. From my perspective, I noticed a lot of misunderstandings happening throughout the second season. You know, so even from my perspective, I said, boy, this never happened, you know. Boy, this never happened, you know. Boy, this never happened, you know.
It's interesting you say that, because when I was watching it back, it's almost like in your scenario, you were like, you were like happy to be the guy who was like, oh, well, I'm not in the drama. I'm not in it, guys. I'm not in it. And it's like, you know, at the end of the day, misunderstandings happen.
Right.
But you and Tons were close.
Right.
During the show, on and off camera, you guys used to talk a lot. After the announcement, this is for Tons, you can answer afterwards as well. Are you guys still as close? Do you speak? What's the relationship like?
We haven't spoken since the finale, as far as I know. But that was also because we ourselves had a misunderstanding off camera that I don't necessarily feel need to share. That I think caused a bit of tension between us. But I mean, I don't think we have any beef or anything. We just haven't spoken.
I'm the kind of person, if me realize that the communication no make no sense, cool, over here so. Is it me? That's how I am.
I wouldn't say the communication didn't make any sense. I'm not a part of it. Just a mediator. Just mediating because Ethan was keeping the peace throughout the season. I just feel like naturally, no matter who was first and who was second, the most tension would have been right there because it's the person who got the $1 million and the person who was closest to it. So
he doesn't live here is the first thing. And on top of the fact that he doesn't live here, for example, Lee, Chad, and Perry all live here, as well as Rebel. I have not seen Rebel since the last challenge. We talk, we're on social media, we're good friends, but I have not seen her. Like, me and Chad probably, I see Chad and Perry the most, but I think it's just because we end up at the same event socially. Me and I think Lee recently started hanging out. So, one, he's not on the island, so I don't think it was like an intentional, there's tension because I won. And I don't think there was, I didn't feel any tension based on the losing situation. The only tension me and Ethan ever experienced was during the show, but not filmed
and
or
off
you know
camera
what I mean.
And something that you're not.
Yeah, it was never.
Which camera mini? That one, yeah. All right.
One thing we do, got talking at the camera. Go.
Isn't it? So, respectfully, it was not nothing to do with who win.
Yeah.
I already made peace with whatever possibility. But what I will say, I will ask, am I still blocked?
I don't think so.
Why do you wait?
You do not want me talking about this. Yeah, exactly. Let's just change the topic. We will talk. We will talk.
Also, I feel their closeness was situational because
I wanted to say that, and I was going to say it's convenient.
It was situational.
On top of that, us being close on the internet started turning into people thinking we were romantically involved, and he had a girlfriend. So that was another thing that I was like, I'm not trying to.
I want to stop right there on that.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like when you and somebody go to school together, you know, and you're doing exams, and you're preparing for the exams, and then you have to graduate. You say, you know, with all good intentions, yes, we're going to be best friends after graduation. I never see that girl again.
It was just
I think they were also the most competitive since episode 1.
And them take it
they were the forerunners, and it was
situational.
Tonya
wasn't everybody's favorite the first couple of episodes. Ethan was also the most social.
It was heated.
So it's me, Lee, Chana, and Rebel apart.
Yeah,
so
everybody was scared of the frogs, and they just went right in.
off the blues for a moment. Yeah. The two in the blue. Let's Rowan, let's talk to you. What was really interesting to me is that, like, oh God, sorry, Ethan, is you again. In a way, what was really interesting to me is that you guys did not have beef, but there was beef, right?
Bully beef?
I would say is like
a lot of shade was there.
Yeah, a lot of shade.
On whose part?
Were you throwing shade on Ethan on the show?
It's not shade if I'm literally telling you to your face that the egg one black pepper. How is it shade if you're in the room?
No, I don't think he's talking about
but
an
even in
scenario. Yeah,
like
you would have to. You would.
Yeah.
Start you it.
Or
the most I would probably say
he would lose, he would laugh the loudest kind of thing.
Because he's the most competitive on the show, rightfully so. But everybody else does. Well, I can only speak for myself. I never took the show that serious, which is fine. Everybody's different.
We're going to talk about that right after this.
Right. I'm competitive, but I'm not competitive to the point where it changes my mood or I'm like super like upset.
You also
know?
made the most money to be on the show, so let's
So,
look at this.
whoa, please, hello? Cut the camera. Do you think that you deprived someone? The word deprive is so weird to me because it means that you deserve. Anyway, do you think that you took an opportunity from someone to be on the show by returning, especially as such a big influencer who, in a lot of people's estimation, did not need to be on the Social House?
Well, to be fair, I had the opportunity to decline, but it was a good experience. I'm not gonna lie, and I feel like
I know exactly where we're going about those moments.
Can I say? I agree with you. I think the choice of cast this season was exemplary. Like I think me and Chad had a conversation about it. We don't know who else in the space and that you could have swapped out that would have given you the dynamic
I will go a little
that
further.
we have.
I will say this. Sometimes, especially as a smaller show and as something that is growing, you know, a lot of people on the outside will say, why you don't move out this person or put in that person, this and that. The formula in season 2, the camera, the audio, the editing, the cast, everything, we would not have been able to achieve this level or this standard without this cast, Rohan included. Let me tell you why. The memes. Yeah. The virality. Moments. Also the experience. Like, it just happens. And I don't think that it's fair to him or fair to the show and the producers and us to be like, oh, swap out this person, put in that person. It's just foolishness. I was going to say,
and other reality shows
Can I add a note?
people back all the time.
I feel like a lot of times when people commented that, they didn't realize that, and they didn't. Nobody gave you your flowers for that time where I'm sure if the production looks at the amount of auditions there were for season 1 versus season 2 versus what will be for season 3. You will realize that somebody had to get you guys here to realize that, hey, this show is great.
May I tell you this? If we did put up a thumbnail with 6 people and nobody never know, none of them would now watch it.
I wouldn't watch it.
Only never watch it.
I wouldn't watch it.
Only never watch it.
I wouldn't watch it. Terry was necessary for this cast.
We needed
Everybody
a
in the
blend
cast was
of
vital.
people that people know, people that people think them know, people who are up and coming, and people who are on the way. Right. Like, we needed it. And that is that and that. Agreed?
The juice did mix
good. It was.
Good.
I think this cast was perfectly chosen.
Of course. I just swap out the host, but I mean, whatever. Anyway, the Quite Rebellious duo.
Right.
You guys are now very good friends.
We're actually very close.
Well,
because of the show, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So like, what's it like? How is it going?
Yeah, I'm actually
What's the
interested
vibe?
too.
What's on the top of?
I feel like the perception that people have of Rebel is not actually Rebel. She's a very soft person, like very caring, very in tune with her like emotions. Like she portrays this very hard tomboy. I got everything figured out, kind of. You know, that's her disposition to like, you know, the world, but deep down, like she's very like, if she check for you, she check for you, you know. So, yeah, she's very good people's.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now the question I was gonna ask, I guess it's related to the two of you as well. Why did you guys continuously go on social media to try to prove to everybody that you guys did not have beef? Why not, as in, because you guys did a video together, and then you guys did a YouTube video together. It's like, why you don't just make the show?
Oh, nobody was trying to prove that.
No, but why not just make the show run, and then when the show done, we collab together? Like,
them are human too.
We're human.
And the people that name them.
Okay, here's the first thing. Can I? The first thing is,
did we shoot it after the show? Or
we
you
did like certain.
You guys did
like a spoofy thing, like a spoofy thing with her dragging on the ground or something.
So
like that.
the first thing is, the first thing is, we're all on a reality show, yes, but we're all creators individually. And as creators individually, we're used to controlling our own content, meaning we control how we want it to look, we control what's in it, what's taken out, XYZ, XYZ. On Social House, we have no control over that. So even though we all lived each episode, we never got to choose how certain things are portrayed, how they were edited, how other people are going to perceive it. And on top of that, if we post something and we don't like comments on there, we have control, we can delete them. as we want. We have no control over it when it comes to social house. That's the fact, really and truly. So when certain things are being portrayed or edited in a way that we necessarily wouldn't portray ourselves, we're going to want to, as human beings, set the record clear before everybody comes for me or comes for... That's just the fact of the matter. It's a reality show, and reality shows are edited for entertainment, but you weren't there. And for you to expect human beings to not want to defend themselves while...
Do you think you got an unfair edit?
I don't think unfair is the word. I think there are parts that were put in there to cause more drama than was necessary. But that's just my personal opinion.
But it would have had to happen for it.
And I'm not saying that I would change it, you know, but that, you asked why we were making it was literally like, I remember the day that the week that the fight was supposed to air, I went to Rebel and Chad him and I was like, I'm concerned about this. They're going to come for me. Like, what's your advice? And Rebel was like, just make a joke out of it. And Chad was like, let's make a TikTok. And it wasn't like, oh, we're trying to show them that we're okay. It was like, I'm genuinely concerned because I know people are going to come for me. What's your advice? And we made a joke out of it, and we laughed.
I told you I was proud of you.
Yeah, we laughed it off.
On before she dropped.
So, and even the one that me and Perry made during, it wasn't, oh, let's show them we're okay. It was, we're genuinely okay. Let's make a TikTok, and it ended up, you know, it was that kind of thing.
I get that.
And even the video that we did, she was very apprehensive to do it. But I said to her that you have to give persons the opportunity to get to know you outside of the show, because they've now painted you in a certain way, which I've gotten to know you like outside of the cameras, give the persons an opportunity to also get to know that. But she was very apprehensive, and I was like,
I really did not want to. I really did not want to do
it. And that video wasn't even only about the fight; it was about travel.
Me and Jenna. Yeah, and I really appreciated that he gave me like the space and the platform to do that, because, like I said, Rebel and Perry have such strong followings, and they've been doing it so much longer than I have. So being able to sit down with them and like Perry being able to express, okay, like this is how I felt about you in the beginning, but even after going through this, it's so nice that you're such a multi-layered person, and I feel like us being able to make our own content while the show was going on was us just finding a way to express ourselves.
Like, Ethan taught me how to cook curry for the first time.
Right.
I mean, to add to that, you know, many of us, it did bad.
No, it's actually good still. It is actually good. I've never made curry again after that. Still, I'm kind of afraid coming out of nobody. I say, yo, don't do this.
Burn the curry,
yeah, so I just love it for now.
You know, to add to that, Tanya did express that, you know, she was the person with the least social media experience in the house from the get-go. So I completely understood where a lot of this anxiety was coming from, because I'm sure a lot of us, all of us for that matter, had to experience that, you know, you're that new person in the space. How is it that I can deal with this comment section, but not have to rely on validation from the comment section?
Yeah. Lee, this is a serious question now. Do you think that you were like taking the show seriously? A lot of people's perception is that Lee is here to idle and she's just not that serious. Do you think you were taking the show seriously?
I wasn't. I really wasn't taking it that seriously. I mean, I didn't say. I never really have the mindset there, because like, I'm not like disappointment, and I've been very disappointed, like, what people in my life.
So you're like, if I don't...
No, but obviously, like, I did try. You know, there were moments where I was like, no, I'm for try, no, I take this too lightly. You know, I run up and down and I scream. I had my moments where I was trying, whereas I had the mindset that if I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. I'm here for the experience, and I'm here for the exposure and what Social House can give me. So
I appreciate the honesty. I actually never expected you to.
You didn't expect her to say try her best. I see that.
Yes. But I guess a follow-up is, if given the opportunity to try harder, would you do it again?
I would. But I still would have the mindset that, you know, just keep an open mind, because, you know, anything is possible, yeah. But I would try again.
Do you think people are too hard on you as somebody who is not from here to know certain things and be like, whatever? Do you think that you are always the brunt of... Okay, that's two questions in one.
Yeah. I think so, yeah. But the reason why, like, them kind of hard for me is because I speak Jamaican. So naturally, them feel like, oh, she's Jamaican, but them I know I grew up around Jamaican people, like, my whole life. I can't name one prime minister. I can't...
Portia. One. You can't go wrong when you say Portia.
See? Never know such a son. Go prime. What's your name? What you call it again?
The Voice.
The Voice.
Really? Really?
right? I didn't know none of that. However, I know like the basics.
Aki.
Like what's a basic?
Bob
Like
Marley.
Nanny of the Maroons?
Oh. I don't want to know. I'm aware of that.
Oh, okay, alright.
Basics like, remember I told you that I grew up in Ochi, but it was when I was younger. So like, the basic lifestyle things. So like, nappy.
What's that? Wait, what's that?
Red grung.
Wait, what's that?
It's for the baby.
Diaper.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Red grung. Juice box with trash in there, paid, what do you call it? Sightings.
Science and Amigo, yeah.
Them something there, but not the history of
And
things.
civics.
And civics, you know.
But you know the civics of King Man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Most of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think they're kind of hard on me, but I really just don't pay them any mind. I don't think I've ever responded to anything that anybody says.
I also don't think you take like very
Like I was gonna
seriously.
ask, I
love
feel
that.
like she don't
No,
really.
I think because like in my videos I also explain that I'm a very aggressive person. So like I cover it up with the humor, I know the antics and stuff, because if I ever open my mouth, you all would remote would a drop in here. So I try to keep, I grew up in a very like Tegareg family. So like I keep my mouth closed and I don't respond, because if I do I'm going to jail. So I just keep myself.
Man. Lean not nice.
Lean not nice.
Lean not nice.
No, but I think I have self-control when it comes on to like social media and stuff and answering negativity and stuff, because I've had my fair share of the negative talking from the media, and I think I've handled it very well, to be honest.
Okay.
You always take back the narrative though.
She's
You always make like
that
a very
girl.
funny.
Yeah,
She is that girl. So you went from being a Brownfoot girl in season 1.
I want go.
Lee not nice. Working your way up. Are you in a...
Wait, what happened? What
You
did
know,
that mean?
you made the most of an opportunity, girl.
I did, man.
That's what I say. You
If
lift up the cloak.
You use
That's
it in the
it.
game, man.
Yeah, man. So are you single?
Kind of thirsty.
Are you somebody's Brownfoot girl?
No.
Okay. I think we can move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Chad.
Hey.
Mr. Congeniality.
I guess.
Do you think, honestly speaking, if you had gone the route of being the villain and being less prime minister, that you would have probably won?
In all honesty, no. Just because there's certain stuff I wouldn't do for a meal, and that list is very long. It's very, very long. So from the first challenge, when I saw how Ethan took it on, I just knew that, hey, let's just chill vibes, because
exercise.
I was like, if there is anything anywhere near this, I probably wouldn't do. I just chose the first challenge. I was not gonna be a slash god. You get me? But
slash god.
And you just like
yeah, but Perry had his experience, so Perry knew the challenges to come, and Perry
and Puss
did
and Dog
challenges.
have the same look.
Yeah, so I was just like, from the first challenge I saw the bullfrog them.
Warm the tank.
I was like, yo, there's a lot of stuff I wouldn't be willing to do for $1 million. And if it wasn't the first challenge, that was one of them. So mentally, I was like, you know what? Let's just go in, don't malice nobody.
Yeah,
let's chill vibe. Let's go out there. Let's try our best.
Yeah.
Let's go have a good time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know,
So-
about the first challenge, I was the exact opposite in terms of like after the first
And
challenge,
you
I
want to be
realized
around.
that what happened was after the first challenge, I realized that they literally cannot give us anything that's gonna actually harm us.
That's
So
why
I was like, so my brain was like, okay, anything they give us after this cannot be that bad, because this couldn't have harmed. Like physically, couldn't have put animals there that would have harmed us, because then you guys are liable, right?
that's what I'm saying.
So my brain was like,
winner.
oh,
But that's what I'm saying.
yeah, I did the opposite.
That's what
I was
said.
like, there's nothing else that could possibly that could be that bad.
That's not true. That's why I said the list of stuff I wouldn't do for $1 million is very long, and a lot of them are not harmful to me. I just
I get
stuff
you.
I don't like.
I get
So
you, I
the
get
first
you.
episode set the precedent for you, and you're like,
Oh,
okay,
100%.
I'm gonna just push through. But
I was
really,
like, let's chill vibes. Let's go have a great time. Let's go make close connections. But
I
if
rate that.
that's what I had to do more of that for the meal.
I rate that. I rate that.
Yeah.
No, there was a TikTok that we did, and there was a question: what was it? Which roomie would you not trust with your daughter, right? And it's like Chad.
Hey, Rebel.
Hey.
Who would you not let date your daughter?
Chad.
You, right, show. You.
Why?
Chad, is there something we don't know? Are you
No.
a player?
No, that's not the case, but you guys know with the smile and the charm, if I'm charming everybody, everybody's just as suspicious as they are enticed. You get me?
Yo, you spin that, you know?
No spins, no helix, no spins.
Chad said no spins.
No spins. What I'm just trying to say is if everybody likes that one juice, if 10 of them in the igloo, I eat one, I got done first.
Facts.
And then everybody got drink everything else, you get me? It was just a reflection on how everybody else was feeling about me. They wouldn't trust me with their daughter because, oh my goodness, how many other people's daughter would have wanted to be around Chad?
That's it. That's not what I did.
It was just that smile. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's that smile.
Yeah, Chad.
Why was it, Tanya?
That's why I would have.
No, Tons, please don't answer that.
Oh, trust me, I don't.
I don't want you to answer that. Remember, Puss and Dog
don't have the same look.
No, we've seen hundreds and thousands of comments about the two of you sitting on this couch that they really like how the two of you look together. Would you give it a chance?
Lee's my friend. And I feel like out of the world of stuff that we're trying to normalize, there's a lot of weird stuff people are trying to normalize. Let's normalize having platonic friendships between males and females.
I like that. Hey,
Lee and I have been friends from...
Well, let's keep my mouth shut. Let's make sure answer the one day.
Lee and I have been friends from before the show, and we continue being friends after the show. And there were a lot of comments, funny enough, even before the show, and then the show just gave them that fuel to try and fuel the fire, but it's real life is not reality TV. So
I like that too. I hope you guys understand. By the way, guys, I'm just asking the questions from social media. I'm just a messenger here. Right.
You guys romanticize a lot of things too much. Not everything is sexual.
But that's fair. It's entertainment for them. I would romanticize.
People also want
you just
things
had a
to
problem with
aspire
them romanticizing
towards,
you and Ethan. You just had the same problem.
No, but people love to
I think
ship.
it's the level you take it to.
People love to ship. People love to ship.
Oh no, that's true. No,
there was no difference between Lee and I and you and Ethan. You guys were paired together in challenges as we were. You guys talked as we did.
They caught us holding hands.
You guys had more reasons for people to ship y'all than us.
No, I was just the only thing I was disagree. I was agreeing with Perry where he said that they romanticize things. I mean, just generally speaking, I feel like people romanticize social media more than because it's not their reality. Is what I mean.
But it's
not
like
that specific.
It's like looking at life through the lens of somebody else and wanting to live a fantasy. It's just like a movie. It's just like anything.
Yeah, instead of saying that we had a great friendship, everybody was saying that there's the chemistry there. I see how he looks at
and
her.
also because we were friends before the show, naturally we're gonna come on the show. And
we're familiar with each other.
That makes sense.
Chad.
Yeah, kill me.
We've seen a lot of comments that said that you would be great in politics. Any interest?
No, not for me.
I feel you. I get it. That's that on that. Let's move on. Thank you, Chad.
I like being liked. Let's move on.
Congratulations to second place, Yardman Ethan. Let's give him a moment. What was going through your mind at that moment and what's been going through your mind? Because I know you've replayed that moment a few times. Where are you?
Only 2 times.
Yeah, man. 2 times. 2 times for second place. A joke. Too soon? Too soon. I'm sorry. Too soon. I'm sorry. Too soon. Too soon.
You know, in the moment, we found out that, you know, during that night is when we found out the standings of the challenge that happened previously, right? So in that moment, I recognized I was like, oh, I'm a tie for first place. This is about to be very interesting. You know, truth be told, I already made peace with whatever were to come after that. Whether I was the winner or not. I already made peace. You know, at that point, I said, vibes are vibes. You know, if I am the winner, maybe I'm going to be required to stay in Jamaica for a little bit longer for some PR stuff. If not, I can go back on my yard.
Love looking at the camera.
I mean, so, you know, I knew it was going to come down to sponsor vote and what was the other vote?
Producer vote. Yes, that one there. You know, so.
Fan favorite.
Eh?
Fan favorite?
Fan favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, those three.
Thanks,
you know,
Chad.
so it was a moment of, you know, in this moment, I know that when it comes to points, it is completely out of my hands because me don't know some tie for challenge points already. So in that moment, I was just like, let's just see what the powers to be is going to decide. So that was pretty much it.
Okay. Did I get an answer?
So everybody's so sad.
I was trying to figure out.
In the moment, I was just like, Jano, all right, at least we can go back on my yard.
I'm not laughing at you, I
Was I
promise.
disappointed?
I'm laughing at Rush.
Was I disappointed?
Okay.
Sure.
That's what I really want. Okay.
Sure, of course. You know.
Do you think that there was a disconnect between yourself and the other members of the cast in the show? Yes or no?
Yes, absolutely.
Why do you think that disconnect?
All right, so the only
because you don't live here?
Is it because I don't live here? No, it's funny because the closest relationship I have is funny because we're living at the same place. Isn't it? Big up yourself, Chad.
Chad.
Hey.
Wait, what? Where do you live?
So,
would not really. No.
2 passport bros, big up yourself.
He lives in Orlando.
Isn't it? So like, it's like, so even in the United States.
On the trip together. No, I'm joking.
So even in the US, I see Chad more often than I see the rest of the cast members, right? And I come to Jamaica whenever I feel like, so like I know that I had that, initially I knew that I would have had a closer relationship with Chad simply because of history, but everyone else I met for the first time.
But
I'm confused.
But because you met somebody for the first time, don't mean that you don't have like a.
What you want to ask me, Rush?
No, like why?
What you want to ask me? This good.
Did
What you want to ask me, Rush?
Were you isolating yourself on purpose?
Was I isolating myself on purpose?
Yeah.
To a degree, yes.
I don't think you isolated yourself at all.
I don't think so either. I feel like.
I think Rebel.
I know why I said to a degree.
Oh, well, okay, fair. But Rebel, Perry, Lee, and Chad came into the show knowing each other and being quite
Oh,
close.
but Tanya,
the fact
be
of the
fair.
matter is, in the first interview, I never said there was anything wrong with that. I'm saying you guys knew each other, and that was very evident in filming the show. Yeah. In the first
But I
episode
knew
of the
Tanya as
show,
well.
you guys interviewed Lee and said, "How do you feel about being roommates with Tanya and Rebel?" And she said, "Either way, me and Rebel good," because they knew each other prior. And I originally took that out. It's fair coming in not knowing anyone except Chad or not being close to anyone, and them. Clique is not the word because it was not like they were excluding us. But if you know people, you're going to gravitate towards them.
Can
Just
I
like
stop you for a second? I understand what you're saying, but that's not the question I'm asking. Because if we have a show for 10 seasons, 10 episodes rather, we have a show for 10 episodes, and it is somebody's asking you about isolation. It's not about familiarity and how close you are. And
I don't see where he isolated himself.
I knew everybody on the show except for Rebel before the show, creating content with everybody as well. I made videos.
I just don't. I need an example of when Ethan isolated himself because
there were times in instances where.
But it's also not our duty to convince
Yeah,
you.
there
Because
just
he's good.
To a degree, I can honestly answer that question. You know, because even
in terms of our free time, he would choose to go and spend it either with his partner or away from us. Versus if we were choosing to spend our free time outside of shooting in a group setting in a way.
Okay, so we can't answer
I'm
for
wondering
myself.
if I wasn't there.
So may I answer for myself?
Yeah. No,
okay,
sorry.
cool.
Got it.
So initially, you know, I'm on a new environment. I'm on the social host. Initially I only know one person on the show, right? There were parts of me that, and even people come up to me and ask me, "Oh, you're not your usual self on your own social media platforms as you were on the social host." Truth be told, I never trusted social host with my presentation initially. I never knew what was coming. It wasn't until you know I'm already in the thick of it. I start learning about backstage politics. Oh, I can speak to the editor while we're in this moment.
Who did that?
Who did that?
Like when
I
parents
wish
said,
I could
like, you have
speak
to
to
go
the
change
editor.
the intro, you have to go change intros, transcripts, and then edit. So things like
That's show business. No.
he just
Oh
said
no,
he
but that
was
wasn't
learning
speaking to the
ins and
editor. That was
outs.
speaking to the audience.
Yeah, it's breaking the fourth wall.
No, but still, you know, these are
The way reality
things. You know,
works.
these are things to know.
You know,
No,
so
I think that's an unfair thing to say.
So I know what I'm saying. Some people don't know how to speak to the editor.
But you
So
lost
I
it.
never
So that's what I'm saying. If
I
you,
never spoke to the editor. I spoke to the cameraman.
Me never know say you. Me never say you speak.
That's
to
why
the
I
editor.
asked you
I'm just
who,
simply
and you
saying-
mentioned Perry. So let me
Did
ask you
I
again.
mention Perry?
Who?
No, but let's just bring
Because
it back to.
that's not a general.
Let's just bring it back to
yeah,
the
that's
Rock
not a general
Hotel.
statement.
What I think
Right.
is that, and I'm not one to assess a situation. Actually, why am I lying?
I don't know about everybody, but I feel like we all watch the show
What
when
I think
it
honestly
dropped.
is that this was a self-fulfilling prophecy. Sometimes you go in a situation and you say to yourself, this is what's gonna happen because they are this and I am this and this and that. And sometimes you actually act in that way to make it a reality.
Right.
Because the truth is, I think that at a lot of times when we're talking this, that, you could have been involved, you could have spoken to people, whatever. A lot of it isn't political. A lot of it is that people just know how to perform.
Right. But the thing is to also, you know, I did reach out because I was thinking of, you know, doing a video with everybody, but not everyone got back to me. So it was a matter of just work with what I can work with. You know, I didn't take it personal. You know, I understand that some people have their own schedules. You know, so I just left it alone. I never don't want to kill up myself.
Any thoughts? Lee, please. Yeah.
I feel like just what you said. I feel like he probably just came into the show not fully equipped, you know, with just like production life, and you know, it's also a new experience, and not everybody can adapt to that very quickly, because we did have a conversation after the show, and even with his partner, she also said that, you know, I really wish you showed more of your personality on the show. You got the opportunity to do that. So to be fair to him, I'm assuming there's another side to him that the audience didn't get to see. But
do you want to do it again? No, seriously, because if you look back at this and you say, boy, you know, I wish I would have done it differently, would you do it again?
This is a conversation from my manager.
Okay.
All right.
You and that camera, I'm going to move it.
Caris.
Okay.
Often and gives this point when somebody has any points to it.
Okay. Fair. Okay. Do I have anything else for you? By the way, how's your girlfriend doing? She's good? She's...
Next question, please.
All right. Anybody have anything to say to each other? Please.
Final time to clear the
You
air,
guys are
guys.
so lovely today, and I genuinely,
Aww.
I would like to say that to everybody in the audience and the producers and you guys specifically, I would not have traded this experience for anything else. I genuinely learned so much from you guys, not even just on the social house, but like career-wise, day to day. You guys are always helping me, and I genuinely appreciate you guys so much. You're all awesome human beings. Tara and Lori, you've put together something great, and I don't think anybody else in Jamaica could have done this. Just props to you guys. This is an incredible show, and for everybody watching, audition for next year because this is awesome. I wish I could do it. I wish I could do next season, honestly.
Anyways, that's it. Host next season.
I do actually.
She wants your job real bad.
I think you want to host season 3.
Would I not be a good host?
You'd be great. Let's finish with the Thanksgiving table. Let's say one thing that we're grateful for. Let's just... Yeah? Ethan, one thing you're grateful for?
I will describe my year with the word serendipity.
You're grateful
Big
for...
man thing. The things that I do not see happening, sometimes there's some hopeful accidents that just land in your lap, and it's like, oh wow, I did not see this coming. And that's how I describe my year, and it all started with Social House. Absolutely.
Grateful for all things working together for good, serendipitous moments. Yes. Chad?
Oh, me next. I'm grateful for the opportunities that we had to make memories, whether good or bad. Bad memories show you that better times are ahead or have happened, and good memories show you that good times and exciting memories happen. So I'm happy for all the memories that we had inside the show, outside the show, overall this year. It's been a hill and valley year, as every year is, but it's been a great time.
Nice. Lee?
What Chad said.
And you're not beating those allegations.
So
something else.
I've done business for your meetings. Live your life.
Live your life. Yeah, no, it's fine. If it's true, it's true.
If it's the same thing?
Yeah, I'm not pressuring you.
I'm it's the same thing for you, but I am grateful for the experience that I've had with in the social house for sure. The bonds, you know, the memories and stuff, and I must definitely say the exposure that social house has given me. So I think I've gotten like an older crowd now. So I have some big people about social house. I have some big advert man.
For the people who live abroad, they love it.
People granny.
Yeah. So I've gotten a different crowd and a different audience like tuning in. And I think I got like 20K or so from social house.
Big up social house.
They know, they wrote it down.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I'm sure.
Thank you, social house.
Big up social house.
Big up social house.
I say you don't gotta worry. They got it.
They know.
Oh, trust. They know.
They know.
Thank you.
Analytics. Rohan.
I guess the opportunity to do it again. Most people might not have that opportunity, but I'm grateful for the opportunity to do it again. It was a worthwhile experience. I had fun.
One more time.
I definitely.
One more time.
Hey,
I've
been for asking about me can't take the shame.
One more time.
If I would do it again.
One more time. One more time.
Right.
Is it third time's not
Yeah.
Third time is.
No,
it's not gonna. No.
I'll do it again if you want me to.
Great little girl.
At them time, them would have yam up and say, look how she come back and she want to take up money the prize
But
money.
we should have known from she said she don't know what she spend $1 million pan.
Or I could do anything co-host would be really fun.
It's not that.
She wants your job so bad.
You can host it
I'd be such a
yourself.
fun host.
Yeah, host it yourself before my co-host.
I like your honesty. At least he knows that you're coming for him. A lot of people told you that behind your back.
Yeah. Fully.
So.
You can't host it alone before my co-host. You co-host. But you, last, grateful for?
Oh, I never started it. What am I grateful for? I am grateful for perspective, is what I think I learned the most in Social House from various people. So from the producers, I learned to operate big picture, to think about what I want long term and let that affect the way that I act. From Chad, social media perspective, just the power of my tongue. From Perry, not to take things too seriously. From Lee, probably the one thing Lee said to me, and it was probably what resonated the most. She said, we were having in the beginning, we had some issues, and she basically was like, you have to be confident in who you are. I think the perspective of that from both her and Rebel. And then I think from Ethan, I think it was just serenity and not letting things affect me, you know? So I think just perspective that each person was able to help me, reach.
So we're gonna go Guess Me, Jamaican Christmas edition. Lee, what is that onto the screen?
It's sorry.
That's right.
Hey! Jamaica, right.
Look at the screen. Look at the screen and identify that thing.
I feel like I know what that is.
Is what? Think about the morning.
Think about that
like
song.
Like a Jamaican morning.
There's a song.
Christmas morning?
Yeah. So you would so think about sorrel and
you can that's something that you drink?
All year.
Drink?
It's not.
No, wrap that in a bacon.
It's specifically Christmas.
Wrap that in bacon? What do you think that is?
No,
she
Tanya.
thinks it's dates.
No,
it's not dates?
She thinks it's dates. And this is a Christmas edition. Dates.
So you don't eat dates on Christmas? It's dates.
Christmas edition, yeah.
Oh, is it cocoa?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cocoa?
Yeah.
That's the cocoa look?
What's the song with the cocoa? Caramel cocoa girl into my
Caramel Aki.
Chestnut.
She was definitely saying chestnuts roasted, you know? There's a song with it. There's a song with it.
She just said caramel cocoa by Linton Martin.
Yeah, there's a song with
it.
it.
Said caramel cocoa.
Chad, you're up next. Chad, you're up next.
Come on, Chad.
There's no way you don't know that. Oh, I mean, you might not, but...
You're dead supposed to know this though.
Can we give hints?
No. What do you mean?
On a Christmas market.
You're close enough.
But
what do you mean but?
Yeah, what's the other name?
$1,000 hour.
Grand market?
Good job.
Oh, I should have said all over Jamaica, man. I said this.
Pantomime. Am I right?
Right.
So we're rush on there.
We're at
Ethan.
Ethan now.
This one, if you don't get this,
Have mercy.
it starts with a P.
Ponchiana? I'm not Ponchiana, that's. I can't be Ponchiana.
Ponchiana killed me a while ago.
Yeah.
Pon. Oh damn.
Pon.
What woman put in them ear?
Flowers.
What don't
Setters. Poinsettias.
Whenever a woman puts...
Not Ponchiana, Ponchiata. Yes.
I would have said the same.
Poinsettias. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here for season 2. We're really excited for season 3. And I actually want you guys, quick, 2 of you, Quiet Perry and the winner, any advice for anybody who is going to enter season 3?
You need to be present in relation to like what's going on around you. So as much as I would love for you guys to have fun, but also absorb the experience, you know, create memories just with like the cast and everything. It's not, I mean, the $1 million is great, but you also get a lifetime experience by being on the show.
I'd probably say don't go in with too many expectations, because I feel like that hinders you a lot, like your expectations of other people, expectations of what it's gonna be like. I'd say just go into it with your, best, try your best. Don't have any expectations, go in there trying to have fun, go in there with a goal, and whatever happens, adjust or adapt as much as possible, because the relationships are worth, giving a full chance. Like, don't go in there with any judgments, any expectations, because it's just going to hinder you in the long run.
Hey, good answers.
Can I just ask one request? Sure. I want to do a karaoke, Jingle Bells. And you have one, so we're going to go line by line, so you go. Go.
Dashing through the snow.
Laughing it all the way. Ha ha ha.
That's something green.
We'll make the season bright. Everybody.
Oh, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, my body is to ride and one heart's open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, my body is to ride and one heart's open sleigh.
Through the snow. Your time.
I don't be kicked out. How I get the millions in them account? 6 influencers in a one house. In 6 weeks there will be one.
Do you have what it takes to make it to the social house? Send a 1 to 3 minute video telling us why you should be selected, along with your name and your social media handles, to thesocialhouseja@gmail.com. Who will rule the social house?
Who I get the millions in them account?
Thank you so much for watching the Social House Holiday Special Reunion. Wow, that's a mouthful. Thank you to our production team. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to our amazing team here at the Rock Hotel. The ambiance is great. The food is nice. I love the valet service. Everything is chef's kiss. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much to everybody who believed in us. Thank you to our executive producer, everybody straight down, cameraman, editor, and most importantly, thank you to you guys, our fans. Thanks so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in season 3. Fingers crossed. Casting call, waiting on you, and don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your post notifications for the updates. See you guys next time. Stay safe and enjoy the holiday season. Bye.
Sir,
Look at the summer car internet. We on this. I know internet coming out of the shots.
We'll rule the social house. We'll rule the social house. Who will say I don't be kicked out? How I get the millions in a them account? 6 influencers in a one house. In 6 weeks there will be one. 3 platforms of the talking back. YouTube with the TikTok and Instagram. Whosoever gonna